In the Chronicles of the Scientists, Albert Einstein made a prophecy that the smartest scientist of all time would be a kid from Germany who would invent a small device that can heat an entire room in less than 5 minutes. Today, that prophecy has come true because this advertisement for a totally legitimate product is going to show you that Markus, the kid from Germany Albert Einstein prophesied about, has made his device and proved right the dying words of Albert Einstein himself.
If you want to prepare for the gas shortages in winter and save big on energy bills, then you need to hear this. This new space heater warms any room in less than 5 minutes while using 90% less energy. This ingenious college student from Germany just fixed the energy crisis with a device that rapidly warms homes for barely a dime.
Now, normally, I think we'd all be a little skeptical if someone claimed that a device no bigger than your phone could effectively warm an entire room while being extremely cheap, but all my skepticism was thrown by the wayside once I heard that Albert Einstein's foretold disciple was going to be the one who was responsible for inventing this. Everyone knows who Markus is. In fact, that's the reason why the commercial doesn't even say his last name, because it already knows that you know who this guy is. It would be like me saying Beyonce and then someone would ask me Beyonce who. Like, there is no other Markus in the world other than this one. In fact, I'm pretty sure the government in Germany forbade any parent from naming their kid Markus ever again and assassinated any living person named Markus just to preserve his sacred name for him only, as it should be.
Markus and a few of his classmates designed the invention for their final thesis project, because they noticed more students started getting into financial hardship at home. Inspired by the unprecedented spike in energy prices, he wanted to find a way to make heating devices super energy efficient and cheap to run. A device that slashes energy bills in half, and at the same time turns every living space into a warm and cozy environment. Blessed with a gift for engineering and a desire to help his peers, he was able to reverse engineer traditional heating systems.
This ad treats this dude Markus like he's that one super smart kid in a Marvel movie who's going to reinvent the arc reactor or something like that. Like, his intelligence is so far beyond anyone else's that he should have almost been considered an alien living among mortal men. But clearly only Markus here has the knowledge to make a device that would single-handedly bring the energy industry down to its knees. I like how this kid Markus apparently made the greatest device ever assembled in the history of humankind, but then his marketing team could only afford to use free stock videos and stolen clips from some random news interview and an AI voice to read off the script. Markus, what are you doing, brother? Surely with such an amazing device, you must have had a higher marketing budget, right?
Using the Bernoulli physics principle that powers all major types of heating systems, he created a unique device that maintains a constant heating loop, recycling the energy that's generated so that none of it goes to waste. The results were incredible, and under controlled testing, temperatures in freezing rooms soared from 60 to 78 Fahrenheit in just 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness, Markus has done it again. When Darth Sidious said power, unlimited power, he was referring to Markus's device the entire time. So, by the way, the Bernoulli principle is a real thing, and it does relate to how hot air rises in a room, but the way that it was just randomly thrown in here reeks of some scammer in their basement looking up the names of scientific principles that relate to heat or energy, and then copy and pasting the first one he found into his script. And the way the commercial explains how this device recycles the heat energy that is created is just simply by stating that it recycles the heat energy that is created. That's like asking someone why the water comes out of a faucet when you turn the handle, and then their explanation was the inventor of the faucet found a way to make water come out of the faucet when you turn the handle. It's stupidity, and they just threw in random scientific principles that have hardly any relation to their product just to make themselves sound smart. I'm shaking my head, Markus. Einstein would not be proud of you right now. Imagine if he was here right now and saw his prized pupil not properly using the Bernoulli principle in his explanations. I am not impressed, Markus.
All while using 90% less energy than regular home heaters. Investors flocked to see what he'd created once the word got out.
Yes, so many investors came by to fund his research that we could only afford to use free stock videos and an AI voice to make this commercial.
And his professor told him that he would go down in history. But when an energy company offered millions for the rights, Markus declined and was expelled from his school 3 days later.
What the heck kind of daytime television episode garbage storyline is this? This school in Germany has the legendary messiah of science, the disciple of Einstein himself, Markus, a student who just solved the energy crisis, and then they would expel him because he didn't sell the rights to his device? That's just completely idiotic, bro. No one is going to believe that. What, do energy companies in Germany have mafia connections and kidnap the the kids of the school president and threatened their lives if they didn't expel Markus? Like, what's going on here, bro?
It was then that he recognized the power of the impact his device could have.
But unfortunately, it was then that he did not recognize that the phrasing of the power of the impact doesn't make any grammatical sense, and he failed Einstein again by sounding like a complete oaf, making commercials with stupid grammatical errors like this one.
Teaming up with top engineers in his field, they perfected the prototype and readied it for mass production. It's called Vista Heat and it's a game changer. It turbo heats rooms using tiny amounts of electricity, recycling warmth so that practically no energy is wasted.
And to honor the way Vista Heat recycles warmth, the advertising team decided to also recycle footage and use certain free stock photos and videos and news interview clips multiple times in their commercial. But you know, it was like all strategical, it was all cinematic, metaphorical of the way that Vista Heat recycles warmth, right? That's why they reused stock footage multiple times in their commercial.
Lightweight and quiet to run, it's incredibly easy to use. Switch it on and it'll instantly start blasting out masses of warm air. It will warm up any room in under 5 minutes. That's 8 times quicker than most central heating units. It works in rooms up to 800 square foot in size, turning living rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms 100% warm and toasty. Thanks to this invention you can stay warm through winter and save big on bills. Markus' first batch sold out in just 15 minutes when he launched his product online.
No joke at all. Even if this device was real and could actually warm an entire room for a fraction of the price in under 5 minutes, I still don't think a live stream of someone advertising it would ever in a million years get over 30,000 live viewers. That just seems like complete cap to me. And if Markus's first batch sold out in the amount of time it takes to save 15% or more on car insurance, then what makes you think that I'm going to be able to get my hands on one of these bad boys in time? By the time I finish watching this ad, when I go to buy one, Markus the energy overlord is going to laugh in my face, tell me, "Ha ha, you fool. I sold out of those things years ago, and I can't make any more because I spent millions on these high-end commercials where we buy free stock videos and put fake TikTok lives in the ad and tell people about my story with an AI voice. Now get out of here, you pagan." And then he's gonna lock me in a room with his heating device and tell his goons, "Okay, now turn it to maximum power." And then the whole room is going to melt because that's how powerful Vista Heat is, and then I'm going to die.
So if you'd like to stay warm and save on energy during the winter, there's some good news and some bad news. Good news, Markus is selling Vista Heat at a 50% discount for the next 5,000 orders because he wants everyone to save up on energy this winter. Bad news, he didn't expect such a massive demand. There's only a few units left and they're going fast. If you want to save on energy for life, click the link below to buy Vista Heat from the official website. The founders of Vista Heat are so confident in their product that they are offering a 30-day money-back guarantee with no questions asked. But you have to hurry up. With energy prices at an all-time high, more orders are coming in fast. So click on the link in this video to get yours with a 50% discount.
That's right, guys. Jolly St. Markus is only here to help us save money and not to rip us all off like a 4-day-old Band-Aid. The only reason he's selling his device at a 50% discount is because they were selling so well that he was just making way too much money. And we all know Markus. That's not why he is doing this. So he wanted to prove that by just actively trying to make less money. And Markus is so kind and noble that he is going to try to practically force you into buying his product right now by making the 50% discount only apply for an extremely short amount of time, just like every other as seen on TV ad or every other scam likes to do, to force a time crunch on naive people so they won't think rationally and immediately jump on the train and buy the product for fear of missing out on the deal of this century. Guys, I speak the truth to you when I say it is only a matter of time until Markus rises up and uses his superior advanced technology to forcefully take over the entire world, and everyone who doesn't have a Vista Heat device in their house will be promptly executed by heat wave. Buy yours now if you want to save your family, because just like this winter season, Markus is coming.